Brothers and sisters, Assalamu alaikum. Rabbi shrah li sadri wa yassir li amri wahlul uqdatam min lisani yafqahu qawli. Sunnah makes the ummah live. Sunnah makes the ummah live. British historian Arnold J. Toynbee remains the world's greatest historian till date. He took 30 years till 1955 and wrote the history of mankind in 10 thick volumes. He writes, since 5000 BC, units of mankind which remain till date are civilizations. He writes, since 5000 BC, units of mankind which remain till date are civilizations. Every civilization has a different religion, culture, traditions, customs, and way and style of living. I repeat that every civilization has a different religion, culture, traditions, customs, and way and style of living. Since the beginning of history, there have come and have existed 21 civilizations. 16 have perished, and there are at present 5 living civilizations. These are the Western Christendom Society civilization in Europe and America, an Orthodox Christian civilization in South and Eastern Europe, and these two have combined to make the Western civilization. Then the Islamic civilization, Hindu civilization, and Far Eastern Chinese, Japanese, Korean civilization. Out of these 5, 3 have broken down, are disappearing and ceasing to exist. Now there is a struggle for existence only between Western civilization and Islamic civilization. I say again, now there is a struggle for existence only between Western civilization and Islamic civilization. In a century, one will completely overpower the other. The civilization whose culture, customs, way and style of thinking and living overpowers the other will exist. The civilization which leaves its culture, customs, way and style of thinking and living will disappear and be buried forever. He says, presently, that is in 1955, it appears that the Western civilization is overpowering the Islamic civilization. The aforementioned points provided a summarized version of Toynbee's book, A Study of History. To one's great surprise, the Islamic civilization is formed made of the Sunnah of Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him. I say again that to one's great surprise, the Islamic civilization is made of the Sunnah of Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him. If the Muslims adhere strictly and to the Sunnah of the Prophet, the Islamic civilization will never die. If they relegate, leave and stop following Sunnah at all times, everywhere, their civilization will disappear, die off. So, the existence of the Islamic civilization, society is in the hands of the Muslims themselves. If they follow, stick to Sunnah at all times and everywhere, they'll continue to exist. If they leave or relegate Sunnah of their Prophet to have little importance, the Islamic society, civilization will die off. Unfortunately, most of the Muslims today have become westernized. I say again that unfortunately, most of the Muslims today have become westernized. They have and are adopting Western culture, Western dress, trousers, pants, etc., Western education, and Western way and style of thinking, living, and behaving. So, the foremost duty of every Muslim is to adopt and follow the Sunnah everywhere and at all times. Almost 50 times in a day in the 5 regular prayers, a Muslim is ordered by Allah to pray, and not the path of those who earn your wrath, that is Jews. I say again, and not the path of those who earned your wrath, that is the Jews, nor the path of those who have gone astray, that is the Christians. No wonder Prophet Muhammad said, man would be raised with the people he resembles. Mishkat. The Prophet said, man would be raised with the people he resembles. And he also said, he who adopts my sunnah at a time it is disappearing will have a reward equal to 100 Muslims who have laid their lives fighting in the way of Allah. I repeat that the Prophet said, he who adopts my sunnah at a time it is disappearing will have a reward equal to 100 Muslims who have laid down their lives fighting in the way of Allah. Apart from ensuring the continued existence of the Ummah, they will be paving their way to Jannah. For every Muslim knows very well, he who follows the Sunnah will go to Jannah, God be willing. Jazakallah, and thank you.